Someone who tried to destroy you will be arrested soon. Archangel Michael says, I have been sent to bring you clarity about something that has been hidden from your eyes for far too long. There is a person who once rose against you in secret, someone who attempted to break you, to destroy your peace, and to see your downfall. This person's heart was filled with jealousy, with envy, and with schemes that were never meant for you. But what they forgot is that you are chosen, and no weapon formed against you shall ever prosper. They thought their hidden hands would never be seen, but heaven has already exposed their plans. Their time of pretending to be safe is ending, and very soon, the law of both man and heaven will arrest them. For every tear you cried because of their betrayal, God has recorded it. For every sleepless night where you questioned why things turned the way they did, heaven was watching. And though you thought their plan had succeeded for a moment, the truth is this: it was only delayed, for the Lord wanted you to see His justice with your own eyes. The angels have already gone forth, and Archangel Michael declares that chains of justice are being wrapped around this person. The same trap they laid for you will now become the very place where they are caught. Just as Haman built the gallows for Mordecai but ended up hanging on it himself, this person who wanted to destroy you will face the very destruction they tried to send into your life. Do not be afraid, for this is not your battle to fight anymore. The Judge of heaven and earth has already taken over, and his decree cannot be overturned. Very soon you will hear the news that the one who tried to break you will be exposed publicly, shamed for their hidden evil, and taken away by justice. This is not a coincidence that you are hearing this message right now. It is a sign that heaven is preparing you for vindication. Everything they stole, everything they blocked, every lie they spread is being overturned. The same mouths that spoke against you will now confess your innocence, and the same people who doubted you will now see that you were always under divine protection. I tell you, beloved, prepare your heart, for you are stepping into a season of restoration. God is lifting your name higher, while the name of your enemy falls into disgrace. Their rest will be a sign to you that God never abandoned you, even in the moments when you thought you were forgotten. The days of crying are ending, and the days of rejoicing are beginning. Lift your eyes and know this: justice delayed is not justice denied. Heaven has spoken, and no earthly power can silence what is about to unfold in your life. Stay strong, keep your faith, and remember that the evil that was meant for you is returning back to its sender. Archangel Michael stands beside you, guarding you, and declaring that no force, no enemy, no hidden scheme shall ever prosper against you again. Archangel Michael says, listen carefully to these words, because they are not given to everyone. They are spoken only to the chosen, only to those who are marked by heaven's seal of protection. There is someone, a person whose heart was once consumed with a desire to see you broken. They laughed at the thought of your downfall, they whispered against your name in hidden places, and they thought their hands would never be caught. But their pride has blinded them, for the eyes of heaven are sharper than any secret, and now the hour of exposure is near. This person thought that their strength was greater than God's covering over you, but they forgot that you are divinely protected. They dug a pit for you, but heaven says their own feet will fall into it. They created plans to harm you, but those very plans will boomerang back upon their lives. Their tongue spoke curses against you, but now those curses will collapse upon their own house. The Spirit of Truth declares that their mask is about to be ripped away. The ones who pretended to be loyal but carried poison in their hearts will soon be unmasked. The one who spoke kindly in public but cursed you in private will not escape judgment. The law of heaven is now working with the law of the earth, and soon their own actions will chain them down. They thought no one was watching, but heaven was recording everything. And now, in the days to come, you will hear news that they have been arrested, stopped, and silenced by forces greater than their schemes. Beloved, you must understand why this is happening. It is not only for your vindication, but also as a sign to those who doubted you. Many around you thought their lies were truth, but when justice strikes, everyone will know you were innocent all along. God is clearing your name. God is removing every shadow that was cast upon you. God is showing the world that you were chosen and covered from the beginning. The chains that once tried to bind you are now being placed on the one who tried to harm you. Their influence will be stripped away. Their power will dissolve. Their pride will turn into humiliation. And you, the one they tried to destroy, will rise higher than ever before. This is not just justice, it is divine reversal. Remember, every tear you cried was a seed, and now the harvest is coming. Every time you endured quietly, heaven took note. Every time you chose not to fight back but to keep your faith, heaven was preparing this moment. That is why Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm, because what you are about to see is bigger than just one person being arrested. It is a declaration from heaven that your battles are over, that the enemy's power has been broken, and that your life is entering a season of restoration." The very one who tried to push you into darkness will themselves be dragged into the light of exposure. Their hands will be tied, their mouth will be silenced, and the doors they once shut against you will be reopened in your favor. What was taken from you will return multiplied. What was delayed will now come swiftly. What was broken will now be healed. Archangel Michael stands with his sword of fire, cutting every chain, breaking every curse, and declaring that no more shall you be oppressed. This rest will be the sign that the heavens are fighting for you. Archangel Michael says, do not turn away from this message, because it is not just a simple word, it is a revelation of justice that is unfolding in your life even now. Someone who rose up against you, someone who carried jealousy in their heart, has been plotting in the shadows. They tried to block your blessings, they tried to cut off your opportunities, they tried to destroy your reputation. They wanted people to turn against you, they wanted you to suffer, they wanted you to fail. But what they forgot is this: you are a child of divine promise, and no one can uproot what God has planted. Even when you felt weak, heaven was strong for you. Even when you didn't see it, angels were fighting battles on your behalf. The swords of light were drawn, the shields of heaven were lifted, and every hidden arrow aimed at you was intercepted before it could reach your life. You may have felt pain, but you were never destroyed. You may have shed tears, but you were never abandoned. You may have lost battles, but you have not lost the war. And now the season has shifted. The one who tried to destroy you has come to the end of their rope. Their own words have betrayed them. Their own actions have trapped them. Their own schemes have turned back to wound them. They thought they were untouchable, but the hand of heaven has already written their fate. Archangel Michael declares that very soon the news will come, they will be arrested, stopped, and brought to justice. This rest is not by chance. It is heaven's sign that the cycle of oppression is over. For too long you have carried the weight of what they did to you. For too long you questioned why evil seemed to prosper. But heaven says no more. The same ground where you were humiliated will become the place of your honor. The same people who believed the lies will now witness the truth. The same voice that mocked you will be silenced. Beloved, do not be afraid of what is happening. You are not losing, you are winning. This exposure is not meant to shame you, but to elevate you. The tables are turning in your favor. The doors that were shut will swing wide open. The opportunities that were blocked will be restored. The blessings that were delayed will now be released with acceleration. The one who laughed at your struggles will now weep at their downfall. The one who celebrated your pain will now face their own. And you, the one who endured, will rise higher than ever before. Heaven is declaring that your story is shifting. Your name will be lifted. Your steps will be ordered. Your destiny will shine brighter than ever. Archangel Michael says, the battle has already been won. The evidence is being gathered. The judgment is sealed. The chains of justice are falling upon the one who thought they could destroy you. Watch closely, for their downfall is your vindication, and their rest is your confirmation that heaven never left your side. This is your time of restoration. This is your time of victory. This is your time of divine justice. Archangel Michael says, beloved child of light, open your heart and listen, for these words are being released into your spirit at the exact moment you were meant to hear them. This is not an accident, not a coincidence, but a divine appointment written into your life's story long before today. There is someone who rose up against you, someone who thought they could erase your joy, crush your destiny, and leave you in ruins. They dress themselves in masks of friendship, in appearances of loyalty, but behind those masks their heart was poisoned with envy, jealousy, and darkness. They thought their secret actions would remain hidden. They thought the night could cover their betrayal. They thought their whispers would never be heard. But I, Michael, the guardian of justice, tell you this, the heavens saw it all. Every word. Every plan. Every lie. Nothing escaped the eyes of God. And though it seemed for a season that they were winning, their time is over. The scroll of judgment has been unsealed, and it has written their downfall. You have asked in your heart, why did God allow me to suffer while they prospered? But I reveal this truth to you, heaven was allowing the rope of their deeds to grow longer so that when justice came, it would be complete and undeniable. And now that rope is tightening. They are walking straight into the net they created for you. Their actions will no longer be overlooked. Their name will no longer be protected. Their shield of deception is breaking. Very soon, you will hear the news. The person who tried to destroy you will be stopped, arrested, and brought to shame. Their downfall will not be quiet, it will be visible, and it will serve as a testimony that no one can rise against God's chosen and escape. This is the moment where the tables turn. Do you not see it? The tears you cried were not wasted, they watered the seeds of your breakthrough. The prayers you prayed in silence were not ignored, they were stored in the chambers of heaven until the right time. The humiliation you endured was not the end, it was the setup for your vindication. Now, as justice moves swiftly, those seeds will burst into harvest. The one who wanted you in chains will wear chains themselves. The one who rejoiced in your pain will taste sorrow. The one who tried to bury your name will see your name lifted by the very hands of heaven. The one who wanted you forgotten will watch as you are remembered, honored, and restored. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare yourself, because your life is about to shift." You are moving into a season where truth will shout louder than lies, where blessings will fall heavier than curses, and where your destiny will shine brighter than every shadow. The plans that were designed to destroy you have already turned against their maker. The trap is closing. The arrest is near. Justice is coming. And when it happens, when you see their downfall, do not rejoice in cruelty but rejoice in truth. For this is not just punishment, it is heaven's declaration over your life that you were always protected, always chosen, always seen. This will be the evidence that God has been fighting for you all along. The sword of Michael is drawn, the shield of heaven surrounds you, and the voice of justice thunders. You will rise, you will be restored, and no hand lifted against you will ever prosper again. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved one, listen, because heaven has been waiting for this moment to reveal the truth to you. For so long, you have carried the weight of silent battles. You have endured accusations, betrayal, envy, and lies spoken against you by one whose heart turned cold with darkness. This person thought they had triumphed over you. They believed their hidden works of evil would never surface. But I tell you now, their time of false security has ended. This one who tried to destroy you walked in arrogance, thinking no one saw their wickedness. They smiled in your face yet plotted behind your back. They pretended to wish you well, but their secret desire was your downfall. They set traps in silence. They tried to poison the hearts of others against you. They rejoiced when they thought you were losing. Yet what they forgot is this: you are not alone, for heaven has always stood at your side. I, Michael, have been dispatched to guard your destiny, and I declare to you now a justice is here. The same hands that moved to harm you are now being restrained. The same lips that lied against you are now silenced. The same ground where you were falsely accused will now echo with your vindication. The one who plotted against you is being exposed. And hear this clearly, very soon, their downfall will be public, undeniable, and complete. Do not be afraid when you hear the news of their arrest, for this is the sign heaven has been preparing you for. Their exposure is not meant to bring you fear but to release you into freedom. What they meant for evil, God is turning for your good. Their punishment is the proof of your protection. Their shame is the evidence of your chosen place in God's plan. You must understand that this is not only about their arrest. This is about your restoration. Every opportunity that was stolen is being returned. Every closed door is swinging open. Every delay is breaking. Every false word spoken against you is dissolving into nothing. Heaven is not only silencing your enemies, it is amplifying your destiny. You have wondered why your breakthrough was delayed, why your justice seemed hidden, why you had to walk through the fire. But hear me, it was so that the world could see the glory of your deliverance. It was so that when your blessing comes, no one could deny it was the hand of God. It was so that when your enemy falls, everyone will know it was not by your might, but by heaven's decree. Beloved, your season of waiting is over. The enemy who once laughed at your pain is about to weep at their own downfall. The one who rejoiced at your struggles is about to face their own. The one who tried to bury you will watch you rise higher than ever before. Archangel Michael says, I stand with my sword of light over your life. I guard your path. I fight your unseen battles. And I declare with authority, and no more shall you be oppressed, no more shall you be silenced, no more shall you walk in fear. Justice is here, and it will not be delayed. The chains that once threatened you are broken. The judgment that once hovered over you is gone. The enemy's voice is silenced. And now, a new chapter begins. A chapter of restoration. A chapter of blessing. A chapter of joy overflowing. Very soon, you will testify that the one who tried to destroy you was removed, and you were elevated. Heaven has spoken, and nothing can reverse it. Archangel Michael says, listen with the ears of your spirit, because what I reveal to you now is not just a story, not just a warning, it is a prophecy unfolding right before your life. Someone, a person who once rose against you with secret schemes, has written their own judgment with their actions. They carried jealousy in their heart, they carried poison in their tongue, and they carried malice in their intentions. They thought they were clever. They thought they could disguise their true nature. They thought the shadows would cover their plans. But heaven never sleeps, and heaven has never stopped watching. Every whisper they spoke against you echoed before the throne of God. Every trap they built was recorded in the heavenly scrolls. Every false word they spread was counted and stored until the appointed time. And now, child of the Most High, the appointed time has come. This person, the one who tried to destroy your peace, your reputation, your destiny, is walking straight into the snare they made for you. The very pit they dug will become their prison. The very chains they wished for your hands are now wrapping around their own wrists. Soon, very soon, the announcement will come: they are arrested, restrained, stopped by both the laws of man and the judgment of heaven. Do not think this is coincidence. Do not think this is small. It is a divine sign. This is heaven's way of showing you that no one and no enemy, no betrayer, no liar can prosper against a chosen one. You are chosen, and your protection is sealed. Understand this: their downfall is the proof of your rise. Their exposure is the confirmation of your covering. Their judgment is the signal that your season of breakthrough has begun. You are walking into a time where everything stolen will be restored. The lies spoken against you will wither, but your truth will blossom like the morning sun. You may have wondered why it took so long. Why heaven seemed silent. Why justice seemed delayed. But Archangel Michael says, delay is not denial. Heaven was aligning everything so that when judgment fell, it would be complete. Nothing will remain hidden. Nothing will be left unfinished. Their downfall will be undeniable, and your vindication will be undeniable. Prepare yourself. The news will come suddenly. It will shake those who once doubted you. It will silence those who once questioned you. It will prove that you were never alone. And when it happens, do not carry bitterness, for this is not about revenge. This is about restoration. This is about your freedom. This is about the lifting of your name. This is about the evidence that heaven has always been fighting for you. The sword of Michael has already struck. The case against your life has already been closed in heaven's courts. You are free, you are covered, and you are stepping into a new chapter. The one who tried to destroy you will fall, but you will rise. You will shine. You will stand in the light of vindication, and no shadow will ever silence you again.